Om Shri Sai Ram. Most dearest and beloved Bhagwan, we are indeed grateful to you for this opportunity. And we pray to you that you guide us through these 2 days spiritual conference and teach us how to live with you. Respected elders, brothers and sisters of the Sai family. Today indeed is the beginning of a journey for all of us, so to say, go back to the roots to ensure that our foundation is strong. Because the edifice of the Sri Satya Sai Seva organization and the journey of each soul contemporary to the life of Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba needs a very strong foundation. Foundation of faith. Faith in what? Faith that Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba is a name given to the cosmic power that energizes the entire cosmos. Faith in the fact that Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba and his message is not to be taken lightly. Faith in the fact that in fact the very breath is Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Each one of us, every day, every moment, every second, the breath that we breathe in and the breath that we breathe out is nothing but the grace and the presence of Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba in each one of us. And that is the reality with which we want to counter ourselves. I remember Bhagwan saying this to one of the most senior devotees that I have known in my life. That there is nothing but breath. Breath is God. And therefore, we begin today's conference with this beautiful song, Soham Sai Hom. Because as we breathe in, so, and breathe out, hum. That is the reality of life. But the challenge is to be with this feeling in this constant integrated awareness 24 hours every second. We must address this because this is the foundation on which we lay the edifice of our journey to the divine lotus feet. I'm reminded of a Chinnakatha where Swami mentioned about Lord Buddha and his disciple. And this is the bane of today's society. This is the problem with all of us. We are so enamored by singing the glory of Swami, but we fail to understand that singing the glory of Swami comes with a very strong back-to-back responsibility of practicing what Swami has said. Because only singing the glory of Swami without practicing in day-to-day life is what this story, the Chinnakatha Swami explained, reveals. Lord Buddha was traveling from village to village and place to place. And through his long journeys, he was tired one day. And he decided to rest. But he was in a village and the villagers were eagerly waiting for Buddha's sermon. So Buddha decided to tell his disciple that I am a little tired, I am resting. Why don't you go and address the congregation? So the young man, very proud of the fact, like most of us are when we stand on this podium, singing, talking in front of Bhagwan, he started glory. Buddha is the greatest. Buddha is the ultimate. Nobody has ever come before Buddha. Nobody like Buddha will ever come. And he went on. And the whole congregation was applauding this young man speaking so beautifully. But the applaud was disturbing the resting Buddha. So he got up suddenly and said, what is this noise? So somebody told him, sir, your disciple is talking and the entire crowd is applauding this man speaking so beautifully. So Buddha got up and asked him, came out and this, like how Swami would say, stop. So Buddha also said, stop. He says, what is your name? What are you talking about? What is your age? Sir, I am 25. How many countries you visited? Swami, 2, 3. You are 25 and you visited only 3 countries and you are still extolling Buddha that there was nobody like him, nobody before, nobody after. What experience do you have? Do not speak without experience. And Buddha shut that man, sit down quietly. Because experience is important. I too have been a victim of such a situation in the divine presence of Bhagwan when he corrected me. Speaking like this one time many years ago, when I touched his feet The whole congregation was looking at it, but Swami was caressing my hair and telling me, you are only speaking, but you have no experience. And that is the key that we need to understand today. That without experience, we will talk a lot. But the day we get experience, we will keep quiet. And that is the reality of spirituality that we must understand. It is in the depth of silence that the voice of God is heard. And that is the hallmark that Bhagavan wanted all his devotees to manifest. Living with Sri Satya Sai is a golden opportunity for all of us in contemporary times. We don't know of the past, we don't know of the future. But the present we know that all of us have experienced the love of Bhagavan. And the only way we can pay tribute to Bhagavan is not merely by creating institutions, not merely by creating great activities and jobs, but we will have to think and practice him in day-to-day life. Bhagavan wanted transformation. We've said this umpteen number of times. In fact, the motto of the Sai organization is self-transformation. And I do believe that the Sai organization is only meant for those people who have committed themselves to transform themselves so that their one-to-one relationship with Bhagavan can become strong. It is not meant for any other person with any other goal. He has no place in the Sai organization. The 9 points of code of conduct, brothers and sisters, each one of them is a beautiful masterpiece. Each one of them has a potential of taking you straight to the divine lotus feet. But the question is practicing it sincerely, with love, with humility. We have to learn before we die and experience that Bhagavan is inside us. Very easy to talk, very difficult to practice and experience. Because every second of the day, our mind takes us in different directions. Despite knowing the truth, the mind still has the power to take you far away. It depends upon how much capacity you develop to bring the mind back into the place and keep him focused at the divine lotus feet. This is a challenge. In fact, this is why birth is. This is a challenge of birth, when the senses take you in different directions and the conscience helps you to bring it back. But this must become our goal. This must become our mission. If this doesn't become our mission, then there is no way. The mind is the most powerful thing to take you away from God, because it can realm and enjoy itself on this platform of the senses. But how to bring it back is what Bhagavan constantly endeared us to focus upon. Master the mind and become a mastermind.